There you go, yeah. Everybody, that's what we heard from Anita, that's what you're saying too.
It is, absolutely, and what we hope is that people will have a whole bunch of failure. When you start a startup and you're still in school, failure isn't losing your house because you mortgaged it instead of getting funding. So it's just, we want people to fail, so we don't help them, like we support them, but they have to do it, because that's the only way they're gonna learn, so.
Yeah, it's key now. So I mean, you know how to build them up and get them ready. Like, what are you thinking?
Well, I think you have to listen. You know, you're never gonna please everyone. If my friend's daughter got a job at Deloitte, when she graduated, she's remote every day. She has to ask to go into the office, and when she does, she hotels. She absolutely hates it. She's not creating a community. She's not learning because she's not interacting with people. But she doesn't know any differently, and companies read articles and think that they should be remote all the time. Like, you have to listen to what your employees need, and you have to keep adapting to that. So not just looking at secondary data or deciding, are we gonna go back to 5 days a week or 2, or what are you gonna do? You have to understand, and just like you do with your customers, you have to listen to what they're saying. No one's gonna say, I wanna come into the office 5 days a week, but if you hear the gap around their learning, you have to think about, what do they need to learn? So I'm sure you do this, and so you have to treat your employees like your customers, because they're your customers if you're the HR group, and really understand where the gap is and drive it that way. What I teach students is not that, because you don't want to teach entitlement to employees, but what you do want to teach them is how to use the words. How to use the words that say, you don't deserve development necessarily, but you can talk about what you are interested in learning.